Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn with me of Omega Turkey and the Turkey Plus submod. So in the previous episode we have played a lot with our governments, but I'm happy to say that HP is back in power and I burned all of the political power that we gained by the second elections because I did not really want that. It seemed a little bit cheap. So apart from the nuclear energy and all of the other changes that we have done, I wanted to kind of highlight the fact that we now have a medium military spending, which we were forced to accept. But that's not really bad because it increases the employment that we have from the military factories. And if I'm not mistaken, it should also increase, the efficiency cap and productivity. So right now, yes, we're producing 3 tanks per month, and we're gonna get a much higher outcome than we did before from our factories because of the increased spending. So good for us. Other than that, we are currently just working on Batman oil jacks, which are gonna give us extra fuel, quite a lot of it. Okay, we are back. Welfare state removed. Peaceful diplomacy, regional interventionism, economic interventionism, naive worldview. I'm not sure what that means, but. And SP was re-elected, Western outlook in Switzerland. Good for us. As far as technology goes, we are soon going to get the destroyer. I am really looking forward to finishing a couple of these focuses because we have literally no resources to spare. So getting rubber, tungsten, and rare materials here is going to help us significantly. Though I'm not sure there's no steel production that I can see here. Is there anything here that would help? Steel? Nope. Okay, well, I guess we're not getting steel. Service, steel. No steel. We'll just have to import steel, I guess. Because the steel mining here gives us rare materials. And iron mines as well. Nope, I don't want the office sector. So I think this might be an issue. Because this is not supposed to give us steel. This is supposed to give us steel, not precious metals. But we'll export those and just import steel, because we can drop all of the fuel imports after we get these fuel sources. That's gonna help us. So what do we have here? Zambia wants a non-aggression pact and mutual investment treaty with Belize. Let's actually take a little bit of time to look around the world, because I'm interested in seeing what these successor states to United States are doing. So Cascadia, do you guys have, each one of you have their own focus tree. That's insane and really nice as well. Emerging Western Lakota. GDP of California is 275 billion. We have 215 billion, 338 billion, 94 billion. How's Texas doing? Texas also has a 249 billion. Heavy industry investment. Actually, Texas doesn't have a focus tree. That's interesting. Southern Republic of America, non-aligned. Okay, you do have a focus tree. Free States of America. A lot of non-aligned governments popped up. Western. Ease of business reforms, Air Force reform. So you also don't have a tree, right? Yes, you don't. Alright, well, I guess that's interesting. What else is happening? Oh, China has been also kind of fracturing. They got the Xizang autonomous area, non-power. It's an autonomous region. And so are you, right? Yes, autonomous regions. China's war goals against Mongolia. Civilian technology share. Still Communist Party of China emerging outlook. They have no elections, so there's no way for that to change on its own. Ukraine is not at war with... Yeah, they have emerging outlook. Leonid Kuchma. Poland, Western. Czech Republic, Western, France, Western. Alright, we're not missing anything major. What about Egypt? Western. Nice, Egypt also has a focus here. I have to look a little bit around on these nations because I really enjoy playing this mod and it might be some interesting choices to do. I'm pretty sure Egypt has been done a million times. We start the war in Cyprus. I don't want to do that. Yeah, they're really winning here. Strengthen historical connections for doing that. Impose taxes. I don't want to get involved in anything yet. Change the new lawmaker. Nope. Okay, the funding here. That's actually something that we might want to do. Because this could help us. I think that the media are significantly against us right now, aren't they? Yes, they are. Everybody is against us. Opposition, opposition, opposition. So if I went... financial attack on the neutral media. Let's fund the right-wing media. I'm interested in seeing what the effect is gonna be. And leisure industries. I think we ought to increase relations with the unions because they are open the new industrial funds. 50 billion. This one doesn't cost anything, and it gives us 5 points instability. It's just political power. Alright, I'll take that instead. Provision of industrial workspaces. Costs a lot of political power, but I think it's worth it. The terrorists are growing stronger. I don't like that. That might be devastating for us. Foreign influence, we're gonna look at that later. Push Turkey projects. Turkey decisions would be unlocked in order to secure the region's against disasters. Give stability and 3 points. 5 points. Observer status in the Shanghai Cooperation Agreement. Start the war in Cyprus. Destroy Kurdish movements. And circle Armenia. Not gonna take any hostile actions for now, because we have a lot of stuff to do on our own. Ethiopia gains Chinese military assistance. After a prolonged rivalry between American and Chinese armament companies to supply the Ethiopian military, the Ethiopian government has granted massive liberties to the Chinese corporations and has signed several military economic treaties with the People's Republic of China. The Secretary of State of the United States have already expressed a great amount of regret. I think this might have something to do with them not being United States at all. So it's kind of hard to do anything with them. Okay, we're bleeding out money, but that is fine. There's no increase in protests, which is also fine. Assign everything we can to taking down the mafia. Nah, the interest rate is so low, we don't have to worry about anything here. Insufficient resources. Yeah, I know. There's nothing we can do. Police apprehend suspect, which is good. Actually, once we're gonna done with this conduct anti-mafia operation, I'm gonna go and start arresting them. And Abdullah Gil has won. Political power cost, tax gain, economic upgrade, multiplier, foreign investment. Alright, so Abdullah Gül has won. AKP's growing influence in Turkish politics. The election process was not without its challenges, with strong opposition from some political parties and concerns about the preservation of Turkey's secular tradition. In his acceptance speech, Gül extended his gratitude to the assembly members for bestowing their confidence in him and pledged to work tirelessly to advance the welfare of the Turkish people. He emphasized the importance of respecting pluralism and preserving the nation's democratic institutions. As president, Gül is expected to focus on domestic reforms to strengthen the economy, improve education, and address social issues. Additionally, his extensive diplomatic experience is anticipated to enhance Turkey's role on the international stage and foster stronger ties with global patterns. The elections of Abdullah Gül mark a pivotal moment in Turkey's political landscape, reflecting the nation's evolving aspirations for a more inclusive and prosperous future. As he takes office, President Gül is poised to navigate the complexities of diverse society while upholding the country's democratic principles. The Turkish people, along with the international community, eagerly anticipate the beginning of President Abdullah Gül's tenure and the potential positive transformation he may bring to the nations during his term. Welcome. Political power doing good. So who are we gonna apprehend? I mean, is that gonna do anything? I think we're gonna do another anti-mafia operation, and once we get it to 5, we will see if we can hit them again. I'm just hoping that it's not gonna have to be all of these, apprehensions, because that would be a little bit painful. I have half a mind of increasing the popularity of HP, but they really don't have much to take from. It would probably be better for us to find a way how to boost the non-aligned? I think non-aligned government. Yeah, non-aligned, because that would help with the popularity more. No, I don't want the office sector. Thank you very much. Oh, and we actually are not bleeding that much money again. Productivity increasing significantly. That's very nice. Generally speaking, we are okay now. We are more than okay. How's the tanks? 3.62. Only 1,005 are missing. I hope you get that sarcasm in my voice. Training is going on. The Republic of Lakota declared war on Kansas. Oh, so it's already happening. Nope. So Kansas declared independence. Nationalist, right-wing populists. Western outlook. So what's the balance of forces like? You get about 5 factories, you get about 15. You have 13 divisions. Oh, you got a lot. You got 20. And the army strength is also the same. So Kansas might actually win this one. We'll see. Depends on how they're gonna do in the beginning phases. Oh, propaganda. Soften anti-Greek propaganda. I need to figure out a way how to increase our effectiveness there, or we're gonna lose Cyprus for good. And we don't want to see that. I mean, we have our own problems, and I'm not interested in doing anything against them right now, but we have to keep in mind that we are, in fact, in this. The bastards bombed our office center. I can't wait for the mafia to be removed. I just can't wait for that. For a bit of luck, they might not have another chance to do anything to us. Yeah, it's 0.2 unemployment. Actually, question, we might put the budget there. If I have these less factories, yep, like this. So we're gonna have 9 instead of 10, which is gonna make the reactors a little bit slower, but we just got the oil. And that is absolutely insane how much oil we now have. So is it possible for us to completely stop importing oil? No, it's actually not, because we are exporting too much. Yes, unfortunately. So we need to import at least a little bit, like so. No, that's a little bit too much, it seems. So like this. Yes. Which means we now have full line going. Alright, so what's next on the menu? Steel mining or tungsten? Let's go with tungsten, because we are now actively using tungsten. I mean, we're missing so little. Let's still do it. Tungsten mining. That's gonna give us 37 tungsten, and we might use that for various purposes. And I'm actually looking forward to those various purposes. But yeah, oil-wise, we are starting to do much better. So Batman is somewhere here, isn't it? Ah, we finished the destroyer hull. So that's steel. Wait, is it all the way? Oh man, I thought Batman was way... No, it's here. It's here. I was mistaken. I remember that from our Black Ice campaign. I thought that... Yeah, that was fights over Adana. That's where I got mistaken. And if we actually build a little bit of infrastructure here... Fortunately, it's very expensive. How much is a nuclear reactor? 50k. You are... I mean, man, that would actually make sense. I mean, we get a little bit of extra oil. So much of it, actually, that it might fix our oil issue. How much is a civilian factor again? And that might actually work. Okay, let's build infrastructure. I'll take it. And because we have finished the destroyer hull, we can look a little bit at some technology here for the said destroyer. So naval guns, they're ahead of time, unfortunately. Okay, let me see if I wanted to design a new destroyer. Surface to air missiles. We actually like those. Surface to air missiles. Yep, those are actually pretty good. So are the torpedoes. It's kind of crazy that it's that far away. Also these ones. So chips. Alright, let's research this one. VLS surface to air missiles. Yeah, we're not gonna spend the power on that. It makes no sense. And we'll continue building the convoys until we stabilize our economy fully stabilize the economy. So high efficiency photovoltaics are going to be built soon. We're going to continue down that line because I would really like to start building the renewables. Excavation is going to come soon. That's going to help as well. So will the data mining. Yeah, we have a lot of good technologies coming soon to us. Question. Build enrichment facility. We need that so that we get power for our nuclear power plant. Well, what did that do? Activate mission constructing. Okay, constructing enrichment facility. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Every nation needs to maintain a certain level of energy fulfillment to keep its functions and services from failing. If we fail to maintain our economy's ever-growing energy requirement, we may suffer immense consequences. Alright, so in 117 days we're gonna get extra enrichment facility. You want to build infrastructure in Diyarbakir? Well, of course I will let you do that. So let me just remove one of these. Iceland proposes trade agreement. I'm okay with that. Tungsten mining. No, this is also good. How did mafia hunting going? Oh, are we hunting the mafia? The right-wing media will be funded soon. 23 days. Alright, let's end it when we get to that point. So I would like to see if we can do anything with those. Almost 4 tanks per month. Really nice. Battle with Al-Qaeda. In 13 hours of operation against Al-Qaeda in Gaziantep, 25 militants were captured, 2 of whom were dead. 1 police officer died. We gained stability. Nice. And large weapon cache discovered. No, go after them. We want to kill them. Please tell me that you're gonna remove it. Armenia became emerging. Alright, because that would put us at 4, which is the game claims. Nice. So when you are done, we should see something here that will allow us to fix it. Egypt proposes chemical fertilizer trade agreement. We gain tax revenue, agricultural revenue, commercial revenue, and we gain better relations with Egypt. Alright, so this is actually amazing. More money for us. Won't we get that? Right? Libya is justifying against us. What? What in the hell is Libya trying to do here? Okay, let's fix the infrastructure in Diyarbakir first. So I don't want that to be there. Data mining. Nice. So that allows us to go to the third technology, which is machine learning. And how much of an impact did that? Not really. It's probably gonna recalculate the necessary workforce, but machine learning. The development of the theory of machine learning at its core is the ability for a computer algorithm to improve automatically through experience. Developing this within our AI protocols can allow them to learn newer industrial tasks quicker as well as improve research and development. So we get less of a penalty for missing resources, extra research speed. Office sectors will consume more power, but we're starting to get less need for workers in civilian industry, military industry, and office sectors. Well worth it. And high efficient photovoltaics are done. So next, composite wind blades. Utilizing lightweight yet sturdy composite materials, wind turbine blades become more efficient and durable, capturing more energy from the wind. Renewable energy infrastructure construction speed plus 90% and power gain factor plus 40. The good thing is that this means that the renewable areas are going to be way faster built and they will be way cheaper and produce more energy. So we can start experimenting with them very soon. Okay, so did we finish the funding of the leftist media? Yes, another infrastructure and another infrastructure. So that's 3 already. We're building 1. So that means we're done. And I can then start planning something else. Okay, let's look at the renewables. I can actually try it in a phrase. 50k. It costs as much as the nuclear power plant. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice experiment. And we're gonna build another nuclear reactor in here. So Mafia, what is going on? Did we finish that already? I think we did, didn't we? No, one more day, come on. Alright. Oh, awesome! Nope. Nope, so we definitely will need to start doing these ones, won't we? Alright, so let's start arresting mafia members in Central Turkey. That's how we get rid of the mafia, when we get rid of all of these, I guess. Cool. So Turkish economic recession of the 2008. Trade relations between Europe and Turkey, which are in crisis, have decreased Turkey's current account deficit. Have decreased Turkey's current account deficit, which is okay, this sentence makes no sense. Macroeconomic data has deteriorated minus the growth rate has received its share of global crisis in Turkey, along with rising unemployment and poverty. Well, there we go. ISE is desperate. Lehman Brothers. Oh yeah, the Great Recession is here. Awesome. So, yep, we lost a ton of money. And we're probably gonna feel it really strongly. But yeah, I mean, that is what it is. Crisis to crisis, isn't it? So, see you in the next one.